Brooke Rollins, Secretary of Agriculture, with us. Hello to you.
Oh,
Happy
thank
birthday.
you.
Right on. You
Happy
grew up in
birthday,
Fort Worth,
America.
Texas, or near Fort Worth?
Near Fort Worth, Glen Rose, Texas. But I think Mark was out in the Texas booth, I just heard. So God bless him for that.
So after this, you can go catch up with him.
Yes.
Let's start with the fun stuff. Roll the video. You're riding a horse out here?
Oh, at the rodeo arena right behind us every day. I'm carrying the flag in. I'm an old barrel racer.
You cut such a fine figure on that horse. It is absolutely beautiful to see. And it's not the first time we've seen you do this.
Well,
what an honor.
Only in America. You raised by a single mom who's here backstage with us right now.
Hi, Mom.
And without much, and ends up on the National Mall as Secretary of Agriculture, kicking off a rodeo to celebrate freedom and liberty for 250
really special.
years. It's really great.
Beautiful pictures.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
All right, let's get to the serious stuff. USDA unveiling funding to expand U.S. fertilizer production to help the farmers. Here's some of the Fields program. We can have a look at it. What is all this money going to do with a $500 million investment?
Well, let me say, first of all, take a step back. For the first time in American history, in 2023, under the last administration, we imported more food than we exported, meaning that we've begun to rely on China, Brazil, other countries for our food. This is a national security issue. The consolidation of agriculture from around the world, purchasing American companies and American farmland is real. It is an existential issue. One of the most important things we're going to do to solve for that is reshore our fertilizer industry. Right now, we rely on other countries to do it. So yesterday was a big step in that direction. Bring the cost of farming down for our farmers, open up the markets to sell our goods around the world, which is what the president has done with trade, but make sure that for the next 250 years, we can continue to feed and fuel ourselves. That's why this is so important.
Another big issue is protecting crops. And I'm going to play a little bit from RFK Jr. last night with Jesse Waters. And you can help us understand, for people following this issue about pesticides and how to protect crops. Sure. Watch him here.
We have the 4 best regenerative farmers in the country in the Oval Office. They alone have converted tens of millions of acres to regenerative farming. We only have 60 harvests left at the rate that we're going because the pesticides and the herbicides destroy the soils. Right now, the highest cancer rate in the world is in Iowa.
Wow.
Farmers understand the connection between spraying toxic chemicals on their crops and their own personal health.
Axios wrote this: Trump backs Maha in heated, shocking Oval Office fight on pesticides. Politico said a group of farmers walked into the Oval Office, a policy fight broke out, and that's where policy fights usually do break out.
Well, you know this well,
yes,
Dana.
so
to be fair, I was
happened?
in the Oval Office. It wasn't really a policy fight. It was a really good, serious discussion on what the future of making America healthy again looks like and how farming and agriculture is right in the middle of all of that. We do produce the safest, the best food in the world.
Yep.
But the opportunity to give off-ramps as we move towards better technology. There is now AI that will fly a drone over a field of corn and will immediately tell you where the bug is that needs to be gone. So instead of spraying the whole field, you only focus on that one stalk of corn. We're moving into a new age of even better farming and healthier farming. And as we, again, work to make America healthy again, farming is the central piece of that, eating real food and eating really good food.
That's a really great anecdote. How did that argument end, by the way?
Well, the president, as the president always does, says the farmers have been with me from the beginning. They are my people. Rural America is the best of America. 250 years of a country built on horseback, frankly, 250 years ago. So we have to make sure we're protecting our farmers. We're not pulling that rug out from underneath them while we're looking ahead to work to do it better.
That just seems very common sense.
Exactly.
But can I ask you just one last thing, just about the beauty of the idea of the Homestead Act? From way back when, a lot of our ancestors took advantage of in order to help build out the farming in this country, how important that was, and how the people who came before us in government were very clever.
That's our founding fathers knew exactly what they were doing. You know, they came, Caesar Rodney was riding all night today to get there to cast the winning vote on the Declaration. The Homestead Act, ensuring that private property rights, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that comes with private property rights and the opportunity to own our own piece of land and piece of America. No other country in the history of the world had ever been that focused on that particular policy issue, and that is what has made America great. We've got our friend John Rich, who's about to meet me over at USDA, talking about lawfare against our farmers and ranchers in about 30 minutes, so we can hopefully reverse that trajectory that, unfortunately, weaponized government has now been on for decades.
Enjoy your mom here, okay?
Yeah,
thanks,
and
Mom.
Family, great to see you.
Back on your horse in 5 hours.
I'm back on my horse in 5 5 hours. It's going to be a
3
cool
o'clock.
105 degrees.
You go show us
everybody.
how it's done.
Yes, I will.
Great to have you,
Thank
Madam
you.
Secretary.
So good to see you. Dana, thank you.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.